I think it was.
Donna's in there just grinning. Donna, you happy today? Is this a happy day for you? I thought it was a happy day for you.
Donna looks great with that new haircut.
Happier for you, her than you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm always happy.
You are.
Everyone knows me.
You are a happy sort.
The easiest going guy around.
I would say
always a smile on my face.
I would say laid back.
Yes.
I would say calm.
Stress free.
I would say stress.
That's me, in a nutshell.
Yesterday was actually a stress-free day for me here on the air, grinding out a 1-0 victory for the Old Town team. I thought I've never wanted to brag about myself. I thought I was outstanding yesterday. I thought my points were right on. I thought my opinions, as always, were spectacular.
You thought you had a good show?
I thought I brought some facts. I thought, if anything, you really dragged down the program for 3 hours.
I had a weak moment.
Yeah, I kind of expected a little bit more. I remember last week during those Pirate games, I carried the show.
There's no question.
Okay?
There's no question.
I expected the same from you.
I think you carried even more than normal.
Yeah.
Is what you're trying to say.
So, you know what? Big game players make big plays.
I've heard that.
In big games.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the way I looked at things yesterday.
I don't know what you did.
Look at all this preparation we got for today's show.
Right on time.
Right. Mike, you've always been a proponent that lose them all, get the highest pick, right? I mean, not you should try and lose them all.
No,
but you're okay.
Don't go 4-12.
Yeah, but you're okay if they lose them all, get the first pick.
Yes, I am. I mean, I'm okay with them winning some games if they get the first pick.
Kind of where I'm going. Yeah. Do they need to win a game just to get all the talk about how they haven't won a game?
No, I mean,
you don't think that matters?
It could matter to some people's psyches, but
right.
I don't. I mean, in the end, if going 0-16 is what they need to do to secure the number 1 pick, I could care less about the 0 as opposed to the 1 in the win column.
And all the talk didn't bother you. What about you?
You know, I think after the bye, I'll possibly go the other way. Of you might as well blow the whole thing up and lose every game, because there are some bad teams, you know, around them right now in the National Football League. Down the road here in Tampa, they're pretty awful. Obviously, you know, the Giants, even though I think they're going to win on Monday night, they're awful. I'd like to see them win against San Diego, and who knows what's going to happen when you go over to London. Obviously, San Francisco is a much better team, but you still never know what's going to happen. They lose those two, and you get ready for the bye, and they're 0-8. Yeah, then I think I'm going to side with you might as well lose them. Get the top pick. Find out who your guy is. Can you imagine them going 1-15 or 2-14 and have either the Giants or the Bucs end up being worse, and all of a sudden in the year where there ends up being only one quarterback, say it is Teddy Bridgewater, and the Jaguars can't get him because they have the second pick in the draft?
I totally agree. I mean, and you know what? There may be enough good quarterbacks that it doesn't matter this year. There might be 2 or 3 that don't have much separating them, but I want my choice of that. And I also want to be in the position that if some other team really covets Teddy Bridgewater above Marcus Mariota and all others, that I'm the one who gets to decide if we're moving out of that spot. What's a fair return on my value on the number 1 pick? Yeah, absolutely. I think to be in control in this year's draft. And the other thing is, right now we're talking about 8 or 9 first-round caliber quarterbacks. That number's been thrown around a lot because Peter King used it. Well, what if a bunch of these quarterbacks who still have eligibility left look up and say, damn, it's a pretty crowded quarterback market this year. I'm going to stay another year. So all of a sudden that can get thinned out.
Yeah, and true.